Hi, this is Tracy HD, and I want to thank you for joining me today for a daily Oracle and Tarot card reading. And today's reading is going to be for Thursday, December the 15th. We're using the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue, and let's get started with the reading. As I shuffle the deck, I'm asking all light beings, angels, and God, please relay the message I need to share with my viewers for the highest good of all. And we have Ego, card number 15. And we're getting the Five of Earth. And we have 11, Strength card. So ego, okay? Sometimes people think they're way more important than they are. Met a lot of people lately that are not what they seem. How could I say? I don't want to say a power trip, but they're very ego-driven, and they will do whatever to whomever to further themselves. So this card is warning us against being egotistical. And it says a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So yeah, when people are driven by money, they will do almost anything, okay? I don't do this for money. I do this, I don't ask anyone for any donations, any money. I buy my cameras, I buy my laptop, I buy all my cards. I do this because I want to give back. There's a lot of people out there that are so, hell-bent on material things and money that they don't put people first, okay? They're not willing to do anything unless they're getting paid for it, and God willing, I'll be able to keep up this channel doing this and, affording all the expenses myself that it takes, because it is rather expensive to do what I do. I just want to make sure that I'm giving back. And if there comes a day where maybe I do have to, do some type of a program charging for things or asking for donations, so be it. But at this point, I'm able to bring all of this to you, and I ask for nothing in return except for you to take the advice and experience and wisdom that I share to heart to try to make your life better. And I'm glad to share these experiences with you. So we got to be aware of the ego. What is driving us to do things? Are we money driven? Because material things and money do not bring happiness. They may bring a temporary sense of happiness when you get a new pair of shoes, or a temporary sense of happiness when you go on vacation, but then you got to come home and pay your bills. So beware of egotism today, because we all could fall into that. And then we have the Five of Earth. Okay, and the Five of Earth is saying, fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. So yeah, none of our jobs are ever stable, okay? Nobody's secure, okay? But don't be fearful. Don't worry about it. If you feel like you're slowly getting into a financial bind, things will look up, okay? This card is saying, maybe you need to ask someone for help. Okay, sometimes we can't do it all alone. We could run into unnecessary, unexpected expenses, and it could really throw us off, but don't give in to the fear-based thoughts about it, okay? Because eventually things will look up for you financially, okay? But we got to watch because, when we're spending money on material things to feed the ego is never satisfied. Okay, you got to work on a happiness and an inner contentment that's not based on material things or the ego, because anything in excess is going to lead to problems like this. Okay, if we eat too much, we're going to gain weight. If we spend too much, we're going to get into debt. Any excesses, it's, moderation and balance is key. But this here is saying, fears surrounding money. So, uncertain self-employment. So maybe we started a project or started something thinking that we'd be able to make money out of it. It's just not panning out. That's okay. Maybe that wasn't meant for you. Doesn't mean that you have to stop. If you want to still seek self-employment, something will come along. Okay? But when you're doing things that are not based on money, okay, and you're doing them from your heart, those are the most fulfilling, happy things you can do. And then we have strength. And strength card number 11. Okay, this is a victory card. And this card is saying, great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. And yes, We all gain strength and knowledge from everything that we've gone through up to this point. And today, you may have to dig deep down inside to muster up the strength to get through another day, but believe me, it's well worth it. We're never given more than we can handle. And the tests and lessons that we go through, again, are meant to be to further us along our path, to move us to the next level. Okay, and when I look at this card, it's saying forgiveness and compassion. And when we bear grudges and we're angry at people for whatever they've done, it's lowering our vibration. It lowers our vitality. It actually affects our immune system and our health. Harboring those resentful thoughts eat away at you. Okay, so maybe there's someone you need to forgive and show some compassion towards and maybe shed a little love. Very interesting reading. If you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe to my channel because I will be back.